Hi everybody, I'm Claudia, international makeup artist. Welcome to my channel. Today I decided to show you how to achieve this very requested look that I posted on my Instagram and TikTok as well, and you all seem to really love this look. It's all about dewy glassy skin, glossy eyelids and glossy lips as well. So I'm gonna start as usual by cleaning the face, making sure everything is very clean before applying any makeup, of course, and after that I'm gonna use the toner to balance the skin. And right now I'm using this product by Glossier, which is amazing if you want to achieve that dewy wet skin effect. So I'm using this as a primer and as a hydrating step as well. Because we are talking about hydration, don't forget the eye area, which is a very sensitive area, and this is why I'm always using very gentle motions around the eyes, and I'm making sure that I'm just massaging this Bobbi brown eye cream into the eye area and also into the brows. And for the lip area, I'm using this Laneige mask, which you know already, it's one of my favorites. I'm just applying it at the beginning of the makeup so that until we finish everything, the lips will be very hydrated. Right now, I'm using my special technique for priming. Whenever I want to achieve a dewy look, I'm always making sure that I'm applying more of a blurring / mattifying primer on the T-zone, because even if you are doing dewy skin, glassy skin, you don't want your skin to be glassy on your T-zone because it's gonna look greasy. Right now, moving on to the foundation, I'm using the most lightweight foundation ever. This is MAC Face and Body. This is the shade C3, which has a lovely olive undertone, and I'm applying it all over the face with the brush, but you can also apply it with your hands because it's such a watery foundation that if you're gonna use a sponge, it's gonna absorb it all. And one more thing I want to mention, in case you're noticing the facelifts already, the face tapes that I applied on the model before applying her makeup, go on my Instagram in my highlights because I have a full highlight about the face tapes and it's very funny. You're gonna definitely laugh about it. Right now I'm applying the hydrating concealer. This is a Charlotte Tilbury concealer, and I'm blending it very well into the skin. And moving on to the contour, I'm using the Creme contour by Patrik, which has a lovely skin-like formula. It's like a gel in a way. It's blending it very easily, and it's also a lovely shade. It has two shades. The cream one is a contour, which is a bit more neutral, and it also has a powder bronzer. And for the fresh and youthful sun-kissed look, don't forget to also apply a little bit of the product on your nose as well. Right now, moving on to the blush, I'm using one of my favorite palettes. This is the Ultra HD Blush palette by Makeup Forever, which has so many lovely shades that you can choose from, and the formula is amazing. It's very skin-like, just like the other one, the contour that we used earlier. They work very good together actually. And right now I'm just dabbing the blush into the skin with this small brush, because I usually like to use small brushes because they are way more precise. And right now I'm moving on to the highlighter, and I'm using this lovely stick by Smashbox, which has a wet look to it. It's pretty much transparent, I would say. It has just a tiny little flecks in it, but it's very natural. It's like, I don't want to say sweaty, but you know what I'm talking about. Is the youthful dewy glow that you want, so that people won't be able to notice that you are actually wearing highlight. They will believe this is how your skin glows from within. Right now, moving on to powder, I'm using one of my favorites, the Huda one. I'm making sure I'm only setting very small particular areas because I want to keep that dew that we just built earlier. So this is why I'm using the small brush again, and I'm making sure that I'm setting just the under area and a little bit on the sides of the nose, on the chin, and also in between the brows. Moving on to the eyes, I'm using this lovely kit by KKW Beauty, which I adore. I think this is such a genius product. This is basically an eye contouring kit, and it has two lovely shades that you can use every single day just to give dimension to your eyes. I'm right now using the medium shade. I'm applying the contour shade into the eye socket and blending it very well, moving upwards, of course, because we want to lift the eye even if we already lifted them with the tapes. But genuinely speaking, if you're not going to use the tapes, if you're going to use them or not, regardless, you're going to always go into an upward direction because we always want to lift. And after that, I'm going to also apply the same shade on the lower lash line as well. Now I'm applying the cream highlighter that I applied on the face, in the inner corners of the eyes, and on the center of the eyelids. I'm applying the second lovely shade from the contour kit all over the eyelids. And because I feel no look is complete without some beautiful lashes, I'm now applying the lovely lashes that Nikki created with Sweet Lashes, which are one of my favorites. And after that, I'm gonna move on to the brows. I'm gonna start by brushing them up with the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I'm also, as you can tell right now, pressing them against the skin afterwards so that I don't have excess product. Right now I'm using the brow pen by Anastasia Beverly Hills in order to draw a few hair strokes into the brows because I want to make them look a little bit more thick and a little bit more feathery. And because I want a seamless, very natural lip contour, I'm not going to use a pencil, but instead I'm going to use the same cream contour I used on the face. This is a trick that I always love to use in order to make the lips look juicier without making them look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. So I'm just blending the contour on the edges of the lips with this brush, and then I'm going to move on to the most satisfying part of this tutorial. I'm using the Glossy Balm by KKW Beauty, which can come along with the eye contour kit, and this is a lovely concept. I really loved it and it really inspired me to actually create this look. I'm applying it all over the lips and also on the eyelids as well. On the eyelids, I'm applying it first with a brush, and then I'm coming with my finger to dab it in a little bit because I don't want to have like a lot of product, because I still want to be able to catch some beautiful pictures. And because many of you ask me all the time, I don't suggest you use the gloss on the eyelids whenever you have an event to attend, because this is something that is not necessarily long lasting. It's more for photo shoots, I would say, because the gloss can get into your eyes and it can get uncomfortable very quick. So I'm usually using the gloss on the eyes only for photo shoots. And this is the final look. I hope I managed to answer all of the questions that you had about the glossy eye, glossy lip and glossy skin as well. If not, please leave me a comment down below. Tell me your opinion about this look, and also don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you're gonna recreate it so that I can see your beautiful recreations. Thank you so much for watching.